everyone. Richard Carlton here. Welcome to another awesome day. Up front, I want to remind everyone that this is a live stream 1 o'clock broadcast about the FileMaker platform. Every day is another awesome topic where we do awesome things. We bring awesome content to you, really. It's a lot of awesome in one awesome day, right? How many times can I say that? Well, if it sucked, then I would tell you the truth. I'm very big on telling the truth. So if it sucks, I would tell you that. It's like, Nick, sucks. But no, it's pretty good. So if you want more information about the upcoming schedule, go to fmtrain.tv. It's this like little URL thingy up here at the top. And then when you get there, you're going to see these tabs across here. Live training tab shows you a dump from FileMaker. It's actually a live kind of PHP/data API integration where we're getting data out of FileMaker. So we're managing it in FileMaker and using it to display information on a public-facing website. We eat our own dog food. Woof, woof. So that's awesome. And then if you want to have more organized training, you can check out our bundles here at fmtrain.tv, and these are the bundles that you can purchase here. Great bundles. Additionally, if you go to a domain here, I'm going to go fmcoaches.com. You can see our coaching program. We have great coaching. The coaches wanted me to remind you that if you need one-on-one help, depending upon the level of help that you need, from kind of beginner-ish or might seem advanced to you that you don't know it, but all the way to advanced, we have different scale levels of coaching that's available. So you can get some coaching. In fact, Nick has even been doing some coaching for people, but they don't get it discounted. When you get a senior engineer, you have to pay the full price. But for a lot of things, beginning, intermediate, you can get a coach pretty inexpensively, and it will really cut down on your learning curve. If you don't have any money and you just want to watch free videos on YouTube and watch us, that's fine. But if you want to cut the learning curve, buy the video training is step one. Step two, if you have more money, get some coaching, one-on-one coaching. It's really quite good. So today is another Nick Awesome Action Day. Nick, are you there? Are you there
yes,
somewhere?
I'm here.
So what are we doing today, Nick?
No, I want to prove to you that, even choose, you can, even with something that simple, you can have fun, let's say. And I had fun building the sample file. I had fun. So,
okay.
So,
all right, I'm going to make it full screen, and I'm going to mute. And
okay,
I'm going to eat my salad, my lunch. Right. So there we go.
Okay, go ahead.
Initiate lunch. There you go. Full screen.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you everybody for joining us. So today we are going to talk about choose, right? So choose, it's a funny function actually, and it's a FileMaker function. Okay, so it's very simple the way it works, but the way to apply it, it's funny as well because it can help you to simplify a lot of things. So what the choose doing here? Okay, it's an index-based kind of function. So what an index-based function is? You get a number, and then you declare that this number is something, So you declare something, you attach something to a number. Okay, so it's an index-based, so it starts to 0. So they in the help they say that 5 or 6 times in their explanation. It starts with 0. That means you when you apply choose, then you say this is a test that will return a number. The test will return a number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that was the test is. The test is going to be any kind of calculation you have, and the return what the calculation must return is a number from 0 to infinite. Okay. And then you declare, okay, when it's 0, there's something. For example, here they have an example, and I know this example since I wrote it, because I did all the functions help. I was working. You remember when I was working with Susan Hernandez at FileMaker?
Yep.
So
yep.
Yeah. So there were people doing the help, and I helped the people doing the help actually. So I was a helper. So the choose is doing this. You choose the rating, so that a field, and then it returns when the rating returns 0, it says not applicable. When the rating return 1, it said good. When the rating return 2, it said fair, and when the return say 3, it said poor. Okay, so that's what the choose is doing, right? So it's pretty simple kind of function, right? So what do we want to avoid? Okay, so what okay, this is coming from 6 and earlier, so that means it's from the Jurassic time of FileMaker, okay, when the dinosaurs were still there, right? So so when they say 6.0 and 6.0 and earlier, that means this came, I think this came in FileMaker 3.0, okay? And they invented this to address something. Along with the choose, many other functions were coming up, and FileMaker started to use this, and they abandoned it, and then they took it again, the index-based return of function. Let me explain. You have the get sort state, for example, the get sort state, which is 6.0 and earlier as well. See, return 0, 1, and 2. Okay, so 0 for sorted, no, for not sorted, unsorted, 1 for sorted, and 2 for semi-sorted. Okay, so, and this is what the function returns. See, 0, 1, 2. Then there's many function. Actually, I'm going to send you all the links to the function that return, that are index-based function. Those are all the index-based function. Okay, I'm not going to talk about all of them, but I'm going to send in the file, in the sample file, in the archive. I'm going to join this function stuff. Okay? So then you have another one that is interesting, is the get device. Okay, get device also is an index-based function. Okay, so 0 for unknown device, 1 for Mac, 2 for computer, for Windows, 3 iPad, 4 iPod Touch or iPhone, and 5 Android. Okay, so you see a 0 unknown device, you understand that this is not going to happen. The 0 will never happen because there's no unknown device for FileMaker. You know what I mean? So why they did 0? Oh, is because they knew, and typically we associate the choose with those function, and that's why there's 0. And I know that because I explicitly explained to them that they must put the 0 because this is going along. You know, those function must go with choose. Okay. So even though the 0 is not going to happen, it needs to be there because the choose function needs it, because it starts with 0.
Hey, time out a second. People hear me eat my salad? Because TK says he can hear me eating my salad.
Yeah, we hear you.
So I must have not had it muted. Okay, sorry. I'll just shut off. I'm over here crunching away on my salad. I'm being very healthy here, right? So, sorry, my bad.
So, and then we have another one that is interesting that I use a lot, is the get system platform. Of course, FileMaker made everything complicated for us to make sure that everything is not easy. And they have this -2 in the middle, and that is because this also is coming from the 6.0 and earlier. And back in the day, we had the Intel-based Macintosh, the PowerPC Macintosh, and then we had the Motorola Macintosh, and we had the Steam Power Macintosh. Okay, we had 150,000 Macintoshes, and we had some Windows here, and so they said, okay, they put Windows at the -2, and the +2 was the Mac. And then those Macs disappeared, and they kept the -2 for compatibility. Okay, not breaking people using the Windows stuff. Okay, so and here they say how to use the get system platform, by the way, because of the -2. So you say you use ABS, and then you ignore the -2. So it's anyway. So let's start it and work on this. Okay. So what do we want to avoid using choose? Because this is what we want to know. What we want to avoid. We want to avoid something like this. This is what we want to avoid. A freaking case with repeating get. So if the get device is 0, okay, it's unknown. If the get device is 1, then this MAC. We want to avoid that. Okay, we want to avoid this case, which is a slow process. Okay, when we have a choose, we call that once, and we don't even have to take care of this. Okay, of equal 0, equal 1, equal 2. We don't have to take care of this, right? So that's what we want to avoid. Okay, so, and you will see that there's many other things that you can avoid, and as we go. So here, for example, I use the free, remember the free function that I demonstrate here. So I use them. For example, this, I know it's sorted. No, the current font set 4 is sorted, and if I unsort it, it will be unsorted. It will say unsorted, sorted, unsorted. Okay. So how you do that? Okay, so it's very simple. So current sort order, and so you place your phrase. You say the current font set blah blah, and you put the font count and is, and then you say choose the sort state, and when it returns 0, it's unsorted. When it returns 1, it's sorted, and when it returns 2, it's properly sorted. So you include this in your sentence, and then you get the wording. So another demonstration here is, okay, the current device is Mac. Okay, cool. But the what's the name? The get device doesn't return Mac. It returns 1. That's what it returns. But I don't want to say, oh, your current device, by the way, is 1. Oh yeah, thank you. I know what 1 means, right? No, you want to turn what the get device returned. You want to turn it into something humanly understandable. Okay. Not to mention also that the choose is the king of the function when you are in a multilingual environment, for obvious reasons. Okay. But that was an apartheid. So you see, you understand what's going on here. I'm going to choose the get device. The get device return 0, 1. Do you remember? The get device returns.
Yep.
Get device returns 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So and I define 0 is unknown. Mac, Windows, iPad, iPhone, and Android on the web. Okay. So now I have also the platform is Apple computer. Okay, cool. It's Apple computer. Okay. But the platform with the ABS, remember the ABS? So the ABS of platform, to avoid the -2, said the first 0 will never come. The 0 never come. But see, it will never come. You return 1 straight. There's no 0. But you cannot ignore the first here as 0, because choose will consider the first of those choice as 0. You can avoid it. So at least you need to put something like this. You need to put something empty. Okay. Instead of putting something empty and putting something like, oh, I don't know, or you say NA, like something like this, but you need to declare something on the 0 position, because 1 is here, 0 and 1. Okay, this is important. You start with 0. Okay, so 1 is Apple computer, 2 PC, iOS, WebDirect, blah blah blah. Okay, so this is how to play with this and return something humanly understandable. Now I want to remember, because now you should be master in the repeating fields and stuff like that. Let's say I have a repeating field here, right? And I have people in the repeating field, okay? And I want to use a repeating field into the choose. So you can do that, okay? So I call that employee of the month, and I use the choose with repeating fields, right? So I get the repeating field number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5. You can call the repetition of the repeating field, and you say, okay, when the choose is 0, I want this repeating field. When it's 1, so the choose, the input here can be any kind of thing, can be any calculation. I put it manually editable here, but can be a calculation, can be whatever you want, right? So if it's 0, it's a Rick Carlton. If it's 1, it's a Nick Hunter. If it's 2, 3, 4, etc., 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 right? Okay, there's no 5 because this is 0. Okay, so now this is based on, so and here you see I have my sentence, and it gets the name I put here. If I change the name here, it's not broken. If I say 0, it would change, it would pick the name, right? Now, I want here, this is a portal. Those are records, okay? Those are records, they're here. I have records here. So I put colors, but I could have choose the colors or example, right? Like I could have say Sunday and Monday and whatever, So I could have said this, right? So it's the same, right? So you can put what I put colors and because I like colors. That's it. So, but those are records. And if I choose my input number 2, it said, yeah, wait, oh yeah. So I said 0 is blue because the first is 0. You need to understand that. I keep saying it because otherwise you will be always surprised about this. 0 is the first, okay? So 0 counts in the choose. So 0 is blue, 1 is red, and etc. 3 is green. Okay. So how you can get record from the choose, right? How you connect the choose with the record here. There's multiple ways to do that, but I wanted to play something. I want to demonstrate something easy. And so what I demonstrate here is this. Okay. So you get n records, the nth records. This is on my schedule anyway for as a session. But with the nth records, you can go into a link here, and then you choose a color. So this is a related table, and I want the first record, the second record, the third record, the fourth record, the fifth record. So that's what I want to do using the choose. Okay.
Cool. I just had a comment by Christian, who's agent Wolfpaw, who's working on a new product. He goes, why is he using choose instead of something else? And I go, because today is Tuesday. It would be really awkward to have to discuss choose and then actually not use it anywhere. He goes, oh, okay. Right. So I'm like, it's like the title of the session today. It's like a book, men are from Mars and women are from Venus or whatever that is. And then we talk about cats and dogs the entire time and not about men and women, right? So, yeah, you got to talk about the subject matter there, Chiefy. That's cool. Christian's busy. He's working. It's fair. He's working on his new Wolfpack. For those of you not know familiar with Wolfpack, it's where FileMaker Wolf marks its territory by urinating on FileMaker. So we got a new product that's coming out. It's pretty awesome, and everyone loves it. So it's a free product. So another free thing where we will be broke at RCC, but you will derive goodness from it, right? So there you go, right? You've seen the Wolfpack, right, Christian? Or Nick, you saw the Wolfpack where he's drag and dropping the add-ons and stuff. So yeah,
that's the reason why choose is better than get value. But I'm going to explain that right now. You understand here, we are going to play a little bit with things here and things like this.
Okay, Wolfpack, stand by for your answer. Here it comes, baby. Here it comes. He's coming in hot, baby.
Yeah, I'm laying down kind of the obvious kind of I want to show different usage of this. Okay, so you can connect records, you can connect repeating field, you can connect a function directly, index-based function like platform, device, and order, the sort order. So yeah, you have plenty of the other way to do, and Cal will say, oh yeah, I'm JSON with SQL. Okay, so but as you said, it's choose. Today is Tuesday. Okay, so now let's talk about something else. Okay, and something that I use a lot because it's saved my bleep many times, and I want to show you this. Okay, so here I have a status here. Okay, so status it's interesting because it changed over time. It changed all the time, and most of the time when a status, you have a priority. Okay, you want to prioritize a status. You have status more important than others. For example, here the most important is what is red. That means at risks. Okay, so I want that to be the top priority. Okay, so I want this. So I have here I have a what's the name status that is choose based, is an index based status. So why you do that? First of all, I'm going to explain you why. So when you change the status order, okay, if you put 1, you have running, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, cancel. That the least interesting for me is when it's canceled. The most interesting is when is at risk. That means there's a problem here. So that I want that to come on top of the list. So you understand here that I don't want to. I want to use the number because first of all, now if I sort this BIM, it's sorted the way I want to be sorted. Okay. Yes, I know you can go to the value list and then you can say sort by the value list stuff and stuff like that. But this is FileMaker 1.0 technique, okay? And it breaks all the time. It's not portable. It's not expandable, and it breaks all the time. Okay, so I'm going to show you something that you cannot break. Okay. So now, yeah, that's cool. At risks. I have this stuff at risk here, and so you understand now. It changed. The thing changed, but I want to change the color. I want to change the text here. I don't want at risk. I want something else. I don't want that at all. I want something else. So that was at risk. Okay. I want that to be set. Now I want that to be overdue. I don't want that to be at risk. So I'm selecting all by 0 here, okay, and I replace all by 0 to what's the name, to update my auto entry calculation, because this here is an auto. Now it's overdue. Still red. I didn't break I didn't break anything. Nothing broken. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Why? Is because the conditional formatting here is not based on the at risk. It was based on the status order 0. This didn't change. So I could have called my status blah, blue, blee, blue. Okay. I could have said that. It would have worked still. Now, what is interesting here, so I changed this, right? What is interesting here is when I go there, and now it says overdue is still red, but before here, let me do this. Before I had a filter that was saying at risk. My filter, but now my filter still work. My filter still work. Even though, so just what I need to do here, I just need to go to my button and say, okay, now it's not at risk, now it's overdue. But everything, all the filtering, everything still works. No, it's not broken. Okay. So that's what I want to explain, right? That's what I want to explain. So now, you see the point here about the choose, right? So you can easily change things without breaking anything. Okay. So another thing that is interesting about this, okay, it's that, okay, so here I want to, change the order of this, I want to change the order. And I want to change, you know, I want to change the order. I want pending, you know, I want pending to be here. And I don't want this to be there. So everything changed, right? So now my number two changed completely. Okay. So what I do, I reset, I update my auto entry calculation here, right? And then bam, it changed. Now my green is pending. Okay. So I changed the what's the name? But if you go over there, if you go to my filter here, okay, you will see that my pending still working here, but it's not pending anymore because now they are inversed. So but still working. So just I need to reverse. I need to what's the name? I need to change the name of this and this, but I don't have to go and edit the scripts and edit anything. You understand the point, right? And so I can go back and say again and put it again the way I want, right? So you understand the advantage of this is pending, right? It's not the one. Okay. Oops. So let me put it back because then when you will use a file, you will understand. Okay. So oops. So I'm doing that just to reset the auto entry calculation, and boom. See, I'm back the way I want, right? So it's very important. So now uh, I want to show you how this works here, okay? Because it's very simple actually. Because I don't care about the name. I don't care about the name. I'm not filtering by the name. So the filter here is doing this. The filter is this. The filter is this. Okay. So I have one here, 2, 3, 4. See, so I'm piling pretty much here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm doing this. So I have a relationship here. By default is 0. So I have a relationship here, and I don't, I the filter, the global where I put the filter is going with the status order, not with the status. So that means that's why even though I changed completely the mean of the what's the name? I changed completely the mean of the calculation. Uh, everything will still work. Everything will still work. The advantage also, you understand why. What is the big advantage is you can copy and paste from one file to another, or from one table to another one, and just you reflow you remap, you choose, and then it works. Okay. So I suggest you use index based things like this for time frame, or payment status, or when it's overdue paid, or even time frame. For example, when you say, oh, it's past due, it's due tomorrow, it's due today, it's you can use that as well, right? uh, this technique here. So this is what the choose is doing for us. Okay. So I don't need to care too much about things when I do this. So there's no filter here, and this here is very simple. The script here, I build a script for you, then you can easily see what's going on here, right? So I have a universal script, and so this is how it works. But I want to say something, and I forgot what I want to say. But it's anyway. Oh yeah, sorry. Here, why there another thing that is interesting. I want to search my status. Okay, so sometime you want to search for status, and you want to do something like this. I want everything that is overdue, right, and everything like this. So I want this. I want two status. See, I want overdue and completed because I want to compare, right? So you can search like this also, and you can sort, and you sort very easily. You sort like this, right? So because you don't rely on names, you can do whatever you want.
Scott Kane says, is his auto enter calc for choose? There's not a semicolon after completed. Why is there no error? Nick. Scott's.
In his AutoCAD for choose, there's not a semicolon after completed. Why?
Go look at your calculation.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. In project here.
Yeah, because you're at the last. It's the last one in there, right?
No, it's not. Actually, he's right. There's no. He's right. See, it doesn't.
Oh, you know what it does? It's assuming that's the last one.
He's
right?
assuming
that's the last one.
No, it should be because there's two quotes. How that possible?
All right, Scott, you broke Nick. That'll be $5,000
for break. FileMaker. You broke FileMaker.
Yeah, broke. Okay, so yeah, because if you break Nick, someone's gonna have to pay because we can't break Nick.
No, no, it's right. It's in. Let's see if it because it's working. Look. He's right. Let's go to the projects, and here, and let's reset the. Let's show all. That's completed. It's still working.
What about the ones after it too? Because I figured the ones after it wouldn't work, but they're working too.
Yeah, it's working.
What the hell? What version? Okay, go to About FileMaker. Let's see what version of the FileMaker this is.
It's 18.
Oh, 18. Okay, quit showing us 18. You got to show us 19.
So what happened if I remove all the semicolon?
That's well, you remove two of them.
Okay, it doesn't care about semicolon, by the way.
Is it the carriage return that you put in there?
Yeah, that's it. That's all what he needs.
Okay, so
let's see if it's still working.
But you have to, do that.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a good observation. Because FileMaker here specifically says you need to do this, right?
Yeah, I don't know what to think about. Wait, go back. Is that do you format as a number? It says number, but the auto editor should be a text.
No, it's a text.
It is text. Okay, I'm just thinking of like the obvious things that people do. They have the wrong context. The field's defined wrong. Okay. Lose the carriage return on there. Lose the carriage return. That'll probably break the hell out of it. Right, lose the carriage returns, like that, and then hit OK. Wow, shoot, I don't know.
And it's still working.
Okay, Kyle. Okay, we know it's real because Kyle said that it shouldn't be possible for it to work this way, right? Mostly because JSON's not involved mostly. So we're just gonna call his call sign Kyle JSON. That's what we should.
Look, Rick. It's impossible. To write a function like this with multiple constants.
Okay, I have a suggestion. Are you actually not using this field? You're using a different field, so we're changing. But it shouldn't compile. When you hit OK, it checks it and compiles it. So I don't.
Yeah.
It should be.
Say, is missing a semicolon or an expression was expected. Or
okay,
whatever.
Try something else. Change it to like a case statement. Or something. I mean, can we do anything else to see if it's? I don't know. I mean, something that we know should break it, right? Like,
okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's do. Let's go. Let's. A test. Okay. Let's do. Case is impossible because if you don't do. Okay. 1 equal 1. Then
Something, Nick, or something. Yeah. Then you're Nick.
hello, and 2 equal 2. Bye. Okay.
Okay, and put that,
So
and then you got finish, and then you have one more quote. One more quote. Hello. A quote
yeah.
next to hello. 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 Go to hello. Hello. Thank you.
Otherwise, nothing.
Right.
Okay. So that's the
But
case, right?
it'll always exit on the first condition. So
Yeah.
okay, so
So
that's fine.
that works. Okay.
Okay.
So now I'm still removing this and this. How you can separate the thing, right?
I don't know.
No.
Okay, so go back to your other one. I have an idea. I think it's working off the quotes. What if you did like if it was like a number? Like remember we put things in quotes, but we don't have to put them in quotes if they're a number, like a legit number, right? So what if you did 555 or something, right? You know,
Oh,
just yeah, do put 555 in there, and then the next one down, put 666, right? And then or whatever, yeah, and just do something like that. I'm wondering if it's keying off the quotes. Holy shit. It doesn't care at all.
don't care at all. So
Wow.
no, I mean it's a bug. It's a bug on the choose function.
Okay.
That's it. It's a bug.
All right. Oh, actually, save this file and open it in 19 for me. Let's just see if it's a 19 bug, since you love 19 so much. And you don't use 19 as much because the relational diagram is slow. Is that what it is?
It's too slow. I can't use it. It's not possible. It's I did all my best, but I'm sorry. And the scripts listing, that's still the bug's still there, and I can you know where oh yeah I never opened with this one, so let me open it. Where is what the name is choose.
Yep.
Okay, so
Okay. Now just I guess
no, it doesn't care.
why? Because
Right,
because technically it's working. It is working, right?
yeah, but he's working even if I put them. I mean, he's working. If he's working if I partially put them. That means he completely ignore.
What if you put a colon like the two dots? Put two dots in there.
Oh, yeah.
Just to change it. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what it's doing. Right? Put two dots in there and see if it looking for okay.
Now, okay, but
Now it's mad. So it can be a space or a semicolon, right? Is that what we're saying?
or return or whatever. Even if I put the e here, what it says. Yeah, see, okay, so it doesn't care about ignore the.
So it's semicolon or nothing or just space, a space.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So
It's a bug.
yeah. David Angel, right? Choose. Is that Shaggy from Scooby Doo? Because we used to call Christian Shaggy because his Scooby is his dog. Literally, it's the cutest couple. They look like that too. Depends on how Christian cuts his hair.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I mean the choose is very cool. I use it a lot for that, for especially for those kind of moving status, because it allows me to play to play more with the sort. It's you put whatever you want first. It's so you have the sort order that comes automatically. The filtering like this on the relationship is better, and especially when you want to count how many completed, how many overdue. It's very cool. Choose is work well, and always be happy with choose. So if there's anything else, I'm done.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, our minds have been blown with the broken stand. Okay, so Stephen Moore has a question. Expand the height of the field to see if it has two lines in it.
Which one?
Stephen Moore from YouTube is saying this. I'm going to give you his text right here in Discord. Here it comes. This is what Steven said.
Is it working? Is he doing the same thing on the data viewer? Because the data viewer is not using the same. Let me do this.
Well, there's Stephen Moore's comment.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to read it. Let me go to the data viewer here.
You're going to try it in data viewer and see if it's doing the same thing.
Yeah, and see. Okay, yeah, this is normal. Projects, study order, and if I remove one or two, yeah,
Wow.
doesn't care. So definitely that broken. So what the question?
Stephen Moore is up there a little bit, so he
expand the height of the field to see if it has 2 lines in it. Which field?
I'm assuming the field that we're working on, the auto enter field there. The projects field for.
This no, it doesn't.
No, we're clicking into it. It doesn't have 2 lines. It's a single line. So yeah,
No,
I'm looking for something weird like this, so then we all feel stupid. That
Yeah,
sorry you have stupid people training you. We do apologize. But we're having a hard time finding the evidence of Nick's stupidity. So Cameron says another good choose function. Find a FileMaker bug. Yeah, there's Francisco right there. Right on. Awesome. So, all right, guys. Asta.
Bye.
And the guys just stepped up the whole way. Calm, cool, collected the quarterback. Great read, good patience. More importantly, great job up front protecting this quarterback to give you a chance. And that's all you can ask for.
Trying to rally down 10. 9:25 to go here in the fourth. Short motion by Amendola from the left. Brady takes the shotgun snap. Stands in, throws it left for Amendola. Reaches up and snacks a high throw and lands inside the 10. Rolling to the 9. Ball slightly behind him, but Danny makes the grab.